All right, happy Thursday, everybody. It says we're live. I believe we're live. Going to be fun tonight. Hanging out here in the Arctic Air Studios, brought to you by the Reserve, a culinary tavern, and the Shropshire Agency, independent, just like all you Great West Texans out there. All right, let's see. What are we going to do tonight? It's either or. We delved into a little bit of Texas, Oklahoma, and dogs earlier. I just had to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? I let the dogs out. Sleep inside or outside on the bed? Do they try to get on the bed? We had dog talk this morning there at theraiderland.com. Texas Tech uniform release for Baylor. And indeed, Craig, the talking box is on. Not a bad road look there for the Red Raiders. Pretty cool. We like what they're going to do there. The helmets, they're leaving the really good helmets at home, but what are you going to do? So you guys jump in on the United Supermarkets text line 806-772-0197 tonight. You can be a part of the program, and we say rest in peace to one of the toughest SOBs to ever play football. Dick Butkus passing away today in Malibu, California at his home at the age of 80 years old. If you're my age, or it should be anybody. If there was anybody tougher, I don't know who it was. So here is to you, Dick Butkus, who released his picks, by the way, for the weekend, hours before his death on Instagram. That's my man. Working right up to the end there. All right, let's get it going. And you guys know what to do, the early arrivals. Let us know the audio is good, the video is good. Give us thumbs up, whatever you need to do. Share this, invite your friends in 3, in 2. Good evening, West Texans, all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt, theraiderland.com, brought to you by Arctic Air. You know what to do. Call the Bear. Right now, they can do your winter checkup on your heating and air conditioner unit. So give them a call. Call the Bear. Callthebear.com. The Reserve is a culinary tavern, 103rd Quaker. Chef Willie, amazing stuff going on there. Red Raiders out of town this weekend. Perfect time to go have brunch Saturday or Sunday and then settle in for a long afternoon of football. Tell them we said hi. And then our guy Jeff and everybody at the Shropshire Agency, they're ready to go to work for you. A lot of changes in the insurance industry over the last few years. Your business insurance might not have kept up. You need to get a hold of the Shropshire Agency, independent, just like West Texans. So we got that going on. We get you on the United text line there. If you are on Twitter or X or YouTube, that's how we'll hear from you. Otherwise, we won't get your message. So those of you that are there on Twitter and X and YouTube, I say Twitter and X like it's two different things. Hell, I don't know what to call it. Okay, I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyways, use the United Supermarkets text line 806-772-0197. Texas Tech football on your mind. We can discuss that tonight. The either or question every Thursday. You got to choose either Texas or Oklahoma. If you were told you have to root for one or the other this weekend, who do you root for? Are there those? I know many good people who are Lone Star proud. Texas over Oklahoma every single time. I know some people that can't stand Texas so much they will root for Oklahoma against the Horns. So we asked that question. You have to choose one. If you had to sit in one of the not student sections, but fan sections at the Cotton Bowl, where would you sit and why? The Texas section or the Oklahoma section? It's either or Thursday. You don't have the luxury of not answering the question. Answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. I want the truth. Chris says, yes, sir, just arrived in the hub. Sun number whatever official visit. Awesome weather. OU all day, says Chris. It's beautiful weather. This 6-week stretch pretty much is why we all live here. Don't tell anybody how great it is, Chris. Hi there, Hillary. OU, so when we beat UT on Black Friday, we don't have to play them again in the championships. See, Roy is looking at this pragmatically, very pragmatically. There's nothing wrong with the ego-based altruism. Altruistic egoism, I believe, is the technical term there in philosophy. See? Very good. Altruistic egoism by Roy. Damon is watching. Let's all watch Damon for a minute. Timbo goes with the Boomers. off the United Supermarkets text line, where you can be a part of the program if you're on YouTube Live or Twitter or wherever you may be. 806-772-0197. It says it on your screen when you're watching there. OU all the way. Screw the Shorthorns. Gives us a better chance at making it to the championship game. Another one sitting in the OU section 100% if they have to choose which section they would be in. My son's going to be there at the state fair Saturday, but he's going for FFA judging, so he's not going to the game. But I said, dude, you'll see some sights. You'll see some things. You'll see a little bit of the slice of life there. I've never been. I've never had a chance to go. I've been in Dallas twice the weekend that was going on, but it was back when tickets were hard to get. I wasn't going to pay scalpers prices to go watch it. Craig says Roy going to the championship game won't be an issue for us. Still could be. Never know. Stranger things have happened. See some things come out. A man, or at least a disturbed individual. Hillary, it's an eye-opening experience, yeah. Told him to put his money in his boots. Be careful around those people. So, yeah, either Texas or Oklahoma. Is there anyone out there that goes state pride? And I don't think there is anyone who goes state pride. I would wear the hat, by the way, and you guys have probably seen it in the 1970s, late 70s. Barry Switzer had what's the color that OU has? What is that? Crimson and cream or something? Anyways, it's the hat, and then it's just like a little football cutout. Beat Texas. I would wear that hat. If somebody makes a throwback of that, I would wear it. Texter on the text line, United Supermarkets text line. Live in Dallas, went to the fair 2 years ago, Texas OU Day. Never again, never. I've also given him $100, talking about my son, and said, you'll be bringing back some Fletcher's corny dogs. You understand, son? You're going to bring them back. Oklahoma, anytime the Shorthorns lose makes me smile. Can OU bring back the Boss for one more game? I don't know if it matter or not. Stranger things have happened. Texas is not a prohibitive favorite. When you're 6.5, you're not prohibitive. We all think Texas is really good. Everybody says Texas is really good. Texas has got to be good. They beat an Alabama team that all of a sudden everybody is saying Nick Saban's going to the TV booth and Alabama's not very good, but we know Texas is good because they beat Alabama. Okay. I mean, somebody's got to be good, right? Georgia's not good. Alabama's not good. Texas is not good. Ohio State's not good. Michigan. Somebody's got to be good. Alan, watching OU Texas play a lot like seeing the USSR in Germany in 1941. Yeah, you just don't want to be the Poles in that situation. Not a good time to be in the Warsaw Ghetto this time in 1939. Anybody follow the Twitter account that live tweets day by day, and they start every 6 years? This is the third go-around on World War II. It just started back in late August, restarted. This will be my third go-around with this thing. They should use it in school classrooms. I don't care whether you're teaching history or not. That's the kind of stuff why the internet is awesome. That's why Twitter is awesome. Accounts like that. It should 100% be used as a teaching tool. Hi there, Michael. Glad you're there. Either Texas or Oklahoma. Let's also discuss dogs. Indoors or outdoors? My dogs are outdoors right now. Which one? You can't hear them. Do they sleep indoors? Do they sleep outdoors? And do you have dogs that occasionally take over your bed? Now, mine will not do it if my wife's around. My wife gets out of bed. The dogs are like, she gone? She got up? She coming back? We should get up there. Yeah. Chris has enjoyed your Facebook post on the Alamo that you did a few years back. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Did a daily leading up to the Alamo. Two different versions of that. Now I just kind of post the Facebook memories on it. It's exhaustive. I've got some really good books on that if anybody wants to read it that I consider the ultimate tomes on the Alamo. And I have over there on my bookcase probably about 20 to 25 different textbooks on Texas history that you may or may not have even had at one time in your own life. So yeah, History Junkie. Is this the only game TU could lose this season? What a deal with this year's TU schedule. Yeah, the way the schedule's breaking pretty good. Could be the only game they lose. It's entirely possible. Texters are on that United Supermarkets text line where you will go and you will get your tailgating supplies. Hey, invite me over. Invite me over this week. We'll watch the game together. Tailgating. It'll be good. But only if you got cool stuff from United. Really cool stuff. I get over there in the seafood section at the one on 98th and Quaker. Got a really, really good seafood area. And I get kind of paralyzed. There are too many options. I got this. I got that. I need some fried shrimp. Don't try to say hello to the Alamo Rangers after leaving the Menger Hotel during the wee hours of the morning. Noted. Oklahoma, Texas doesn't seem to play well in the first half of their games. They haven't played a home game against anyone as good as Oklahoma. Prediction for Tech at Baylor. I'll give my prediction tomorrow. I have our prediction tomorrow. I want the Big 12 officials to muck up the Red River shootout so badly it's declared a tie or a no contest. The going away gift that we could have there would be perfect. Dogs sleep with us. Really? Okay, a Chiweenie? Good God, how many you got in a German Shepherd can be really challenging when good God, Craig, when the German Shepherd decides to sleep on the back. I can understand the Chihuahua. Now, I'd be worried about rolling over and killing about half those dogs. You get me all goofed up on Benadryl, they're in danger. Texters on the United Supermarkets text line. I was listening to Chad Hasty. Chad Hasty is a radio show host here in the Hubplex, KFYO, among other radio stations around Texas. And he had on Mark Finkner. They were talking high school football and the big games this weekend. They forgot one of the biggest rivalries in the state between Permian and Odessa High. I thought I heard them talk about that, actually. I heard them discuss that. The city of Odessa posted on Facebook the road closures in the surrounding area around Ratliff. Those big new stadiums in Dallas still don't hold a candle to West Texas. It's all West Texas. Yeah. Still remember, the long running, what was it? Was it Larry Gatlin, who was the, it wasn't Rudy, it was Larry, who was the last quarterback forever for Odessa High to beat Odessa Permian. Hi there, Jamie. Chris, that's why you have a basset hound legs are too short to jump on the bed. Good call. I mean, our dogs are big enough that they can pretty much do what they want when they want, to a point. Again, wife's around. They don't even think about it. They've got their nice little dog beds when they're in the house. They get on their dog bed. She's up, and they're both like, she move? She go? Get up. You want us up? You want us up there? Oh, yeah, we'll come up. You could care less. How much less could you care, Andy? I'm intrigued to know how much less you could care about the Red River rivalry. It's either or Thursday. You must choose. You have to choose. There's no in between. You got to root for one. Which one would you root for and why? You have to sit in the stands. Which section would you sit in? Texter, get back on the dadgum radio, Ryan, please. Nope. I am on the radio. I do radio. I do exactly what I did on radio. I'm doing it right here with you. I don't need a radio station to do radio anymore. In fact, it's limiting. We're on multiple platforms, accessible through multiple avenues every single day, delivered the way you guys want it delivered. Why would I want to limit myself to radio? About time James got in. I cared more about the Red River shootout than the Red River rivalry, and it is the shootout. Please. Let's see other things. Texas Tech, you want to get into a little bit more of that? We can. They released their football playing costumes for this week. The really wide red stripe on the double T with the bad double T. It's a black helmet at least. The white tops, red numerals over the red pants. It's a classic Texas Tech road look from over the decades with the white over the red, the black top. The pants, the stripe's too big though, so do what you get. Still, not bad. It's a good combo. Too bad we aren't trolling Baylor by wearing triple black. They're wearing their all yellow or something. It could have been a really bad color rush type deal. Watching my son junior high game. Good guys won. Good deal. Hope it's going well for him. It's the best road look if they wore the throwback black helmet. Yeah, it'd be great. Be a great, great look. Gold out. Championship gold. Off the United Supermarkets text line. If you sit with OU fans, you'll be amongst some of the biggest salvage and proprietors in all the USA. Sit with the Sips, and all your heard is entitlement in them talking about Biden. Yeah. Autocorrect, but we get what you mean. If Tech wins Saturday, we end up with how many regular season wins? I don't know. I mean, I think if you win Saturday, you've got a really good shot home against Kansas State, in my opinion. You got a good shot. You got a good shot at home against anybody. I think you can win at BYU. I think you should beat Kansas. I'm still not a believer in Kansas. TCU, glad that one's at home. You ought to beat UCF. You ought to. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Each and every week is its own deal right now. Each and every week its own deal. Red Pants are an atrocity. No, they're not. Donnie Anderson wore them. He liked them. EJ Holland wore them. You know? Elmer Tarbox wore them. They're beautiful. Although one time, who was it? It was Spike. They had some that were really, really shiny his first year. And I can't remember who they wore them against. I think it was non-conference his first year in 87. He said we looked like pro wrestlers out there. I mean, they were bright. Can we change the name from the Butt Bowl to the Butt Shootout? I don't know that we want to do that. Yeah, red pants good with the white jerseys and the red numerals with it on the white. So you're saying we'll be playing for the conference championship? Love it. Yeah, why not? You know, I'm sorry, I buy into Texas being all that. There's not a team Tech can't beat. They've played the most talented team they'll face athletically, and that's Oregon. Which original Big 12 member loses first game to new members? Kansas. Why not Kansas? Should have been West Virginia. Every week is going to be a battle in the Big 12. Nobody's that great, but nobody's terrible either. Yeah, I kind of feel that way. All right, I'll get this, and then we're going to finish up with tough guys in the NFL with the passing of Dick Butkus. You're damn right. We're going to talk about the toughest guys in the history of the NFL. But speaking of the NFL, my Lord, do they have it figured out. Sports Business Journal, Andrew Marchand reporting this week, the NFL talked to their TV partners, specifically ESPN and NBC, into airing free ads for the Taylor Swift movie. That is part of this fake relationship between Travis Two-Shot Kelce, Mr. Pfizer, according to Aaron Rodgers, and Taylor Swift, that Swiftie Nation was given free TV advertising at the behest of the NFL. And the NFL, that's how much power. That's how much power the NFL has. Two, that's how much power the Swifties have, that the NFL said, okay, yeah. Unbelievable. But the story should reinforce to you the whole thing is fake. It is a great marketing promotion by the Swiftie people. I don't even know if she really knows Travis Kelce's name. He's that guy? Okay, whatever. And the NFL, to get more women involved in the NFL, to tap into what little markets they don't have. And Taylor Swift to, I don't know, get more people to go to the movie. It's beautiful. No, the NFL, James, they're doing so well. They're so powerful. They are able to convince their TV people to give away 30-second commercials. Yes, Dick Butkus passing away today at the age of 80. Too tough, mean to die. He's just waiting. Alan says the Red Raiders from last season at TCU or the 60s acceptable. The red pants since 05 are for brothels. Got a problem with brothels? I wonder what song Taylor Swift will write, says Craig Weir, about Travis after the relationship goes south. It'll be about the NFL. The end game is Taylor Swift halftime Super Bowl. That's the end game here, right? We all know it. The American people know it. You know it, and I know it. That's the end game. Marketing Plus, get Taylor Swift to buy votes for the libs. She's super woke. And now Kelsey is a beta male and hawking the vax. Yeah, he's very woke. Hillary is identifying as a woman and a football fan. The relationship is ridiculous. I want to hear about routes and defensive schemes, not Taylor Swift. Andy says Tech wins by 10. I just don't know who we're playing. Oh, Tech wins by 10 in Waco. So, yeah, the NFL was able to get ESPN and NBC to give Taylor Swift free ads by telling their TV partner, hey, we got her in the house. We got her there. You can show the footage. You know you're going to have the Swiftie eyeballs. We made this happen. We created this fake relationship. We've done this for you. You do this for us. We're all going to win. Now, which one of you is pink? John is going to Waco. The game, never actually done anything but drive by. Please give me some can't miss places to eat. Lunch, dinner, and breakfast for Ecom Tech. I don't know. Are you going by yourself? Do you have a girlfriend, a wife? Kind of need to know the travel party. Are we just looking for fried stuff? What are we trying to do here? High end, low end, sports bar. Go get you some onion rings, Big O. What is it? Charlie's. Yeah. Do worse than that. Paparola's Pizza is great. If you love pizza, you got to go there. But yeah, George's Chicken Fry and the Big O, hard to beat. You and your sister, his sister. Yeah, I'd probably go there. I think it'd probably work if you can get in. There's a ton of new places down there now. Underwood's in Brownwood, depending on where you're traveling from. Are you surprised Tech is a 1.5 favorite on the road? No, not really. Baylor's not really that good. Texas Tech is still moderately well thought of. Really didn't surprise me. Stormsburger in Hamilton, depending on which route you're traveling from. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Giovanni's Pizza used to be the place in Waco. Yeah, Giovanni's. I've heard of that place. Paparola's is mine. Alan says Taylor Swift will cameo at halftime show or do the coin flip at the Super Bowl. All right. Dick Butkus, passing away, age 80. If he's not the toughest guy, give me the toughest guy. So coming down from Austin. So, yeah. If Shapen gets hurt, Sawyer Robertson will be their quarterback. Otherwise, he will not see any action. They're not rotating or anything like that. It's a big deal for them to get Shapen back. Toughest, Chris says, LT would be right there. Of the era, Nitschke, Butkus, Sam Huff, the violent world of Sam Huff. Then we go more into the 70s and 80s. Jack Tatum, the assassin, when your name's the assassin. Randy White was kind of a tough guy. Just a little bit of a tough. For the Cowboys, particularly, Jack Lambert was mean, nasty, and Cowboys made him mad. Cliff Harris, patting Roy Jarrell on the head, man. What are you thinking? Jack Lambert goes off, twists off on him in Super Bowl 10, and from that moment on, the Steelers were unstoppable. If Robertson starts this week, then Tech by 3 scores. Yeah, that offense has been moribund when he's out there. The Stork, Ted Hendricks, gets a nomination. Lyle Alzada was mad and crazy. Guy's name, Philly linebacker that knocked out Gifford, Chuck Bednarik, the Iron Man, the last person to play all 60 minutes in an NFL game. In the NFL championship game in 1960 against the Green Bay Packers. Game ends. He's lying on top of Paul Hornung, and he looks down at Hornung and says, "You can get up now. The game's over." Randy, get a sandwich at Robertson's in Salado. Always stop at the location in Baird. Butkus played when football was a contact sport, not patty cake. Yep. Ronnie Lott was pretty good. There's the story about how he got his finger caught in a helmet and jammed up everything. He told him to cut it off. He just told him to cut it off. There was nothing wrong with the finger. He just wanted him to cut it off. E.J. Holland was a tough guy. got done playing linebacker and said, I think I'm going to play a few more years at center. I'll go start in Super Bowl and Super Bowl IV and win a Super Bowl. 17 knee surgeries, I think, was the official final count on that. Watching the BU comeback right after RHR. RHR? What the hell's RHR? RHR. What's RHR? You want to know what RHR is? Tough guys today. Guys aren't allowed to be tough. I mean, they're tough. They're all physically tough. You can't play the game. You can't play the game at that level and not be physically tough. I'm talking about everybody but kickers and punters, and even a few of those guys are tough. But you can't play with hardly any sort of attitude today. A nasty streak, a mean streak. The NFL is scared of that. Their corporate overlords are scared of that. The face of the league is afraid of the flu. He's getting 2 shots. I say the face of the league. That would be Patrick Mahomes still. The league, through NFL films and everything, used to celebrate clotheslines and everything. I wish Gabe Rivera had a chance to show us how tough he could be there in the NFL. Texter wants to know why everyone is so gung-ho over Taylor Swift. 5 at best. I muted the words Taylor Swift on Twitter. It's been fantastic. I don't know where I'd rank her on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't get her. I don't think she's all that attractive, though. Hey, to each their own. Bosa, yeah. I mean, like, you go back and, I don't know. Who's the toughest guy to play for the Cowboys in the last 10 years? Micah Parsons is good. He's great, but do you look at Micah Parsons and go, just evil tough guy? Steve Atwater, the last bad man playing in the NFL? Maybe so. Arkansas Razorback, Steve Atwater. Southwest Conference. I mean, we should be at any given time to, be able to just rip off a list of 5 or 6 guys and go, hey, these are the toughest guys. And it's hard to do right now in the league because of the way the league is structured. Buckus would have been arrested. Bill Bates was tough. He was fearless, Tough guy. Not afraid of anything. Run downfield, crazy kamikaze kind of guy. But it is hard today because of the way the league is packaged and promoted to sit there and just realize. Again, everybody who plays in the league is tough. But the way we think of a guy with the passing of Dick Butkus, and everybody had, well, not everybody had Dick Butkus, but everybody had guys like that. Every team had even the Cowboys under Tom Landry had guys that were tough, nasty, and mean. Roger Staubach. Yeah, it is vanilla. And I'll say this about my son. One of the things I enjoy watching him play on the offensive line is that he plays with a defensive lineman mentality. He plays with a nasty streak when he steps on the field that is a bit unnerving and alarming to some people who know him away from the field. And it is really interesting to watch the transformation that takes place. I love that. He's not afraid to play that way. Not many people do. Game's so sterile. No mud. Agreed. No mud. No mud whatsoever. Ruins it. Hell, no even dead grass. Yeah, put your best players on defense. Seems to work out for quite a few. So Dick Butkus leaving us at the age of 80. 80 today. All right, that's going to wrap it up. We had a good time tonight. We're going to say goodbye first off to the wonderful people on Twitter X and on YouTube. Trying to think of what we're going to send in today. End stream, yeah. That's where we end the stream. Now we're ending it.